the bell. At this point, it should be over. They should be going back to their corners.
It was a very long round.
The bell was
number
late.
1. Secondly, finally, when the bell rang, Elijah Tillery stuck his face out, and Riddick Bowe just hit it. And you see Rock Newman getting involved in this. Both of them almost falling over the ropes.
The fight when Baer unmasked the man called the Ambling Out as little more than a muddling mediocrity whose record of 76 wins with 59 KOs was more than somewhat suspect. From the first round on, Baer was able to keep the man mountain in front of him at long range. Then cross over his bazooka-like right, flush on the soon-to-be ex-champion's jaw.
And Baer drove a terrific right to Carnera's face, and Carnera went down for the count of 1. Carnera is down again, and Carnera was up, he is down again. Baer sails into him, Carnera is on the ropes down, a left hook and a long right, and Carnera is down and he is being pushed away.
Carnera became a canvas decoration, going down a total of 11 times, sometimes even pulling Baer down with him as he tried to hold on to something, anything.
As Carnera went down again, Baer went with him.
And every time he was taken down by the fallen Carnera, Baer would holler, "Last one up's a sissy." Finally, with nothing to keep him on his feet but a big heart, a helpless, stumbling Carnera appealed to referee Arthur Donovan to stop the fight in the 11th round.
Carnera is almost through, though. Nobody can do it. And finally, the referee motions Baer to his corner.
Donovan mercifully called a halt to the most one-sided fight ever.
Those things like that, it irritates you good.
That is one of the most grotesque things I've ever seen on a prize fight.
What is the danger of that, George? Can you tell?
Yeah, I think maybe that got cracked little skull. You know, you got bones up there. Sometimes you can get into those bones and make things feel better.
I can't see well.
I wouldn't let him fight anymore if I was the referee. That thing is going to go all the way down to his eyes.
It's a collection of blood under there, okay? Right. We're not going to go dangerous to you, but if you feel you can't see, then you shouldn't continue. Blurry?
Okay, they're going to stop the fight, I believe.
Here's the butt. Once again, that's the clash of heads which produced the swelling.
That's the second one.
You can see the swelling begin immediately after that clash of heads. I mean, the swelling has already begun within seconds there after the clash of heads you saw in that replay. And yes, you're right, George. That was the second one.
Yeah.
That was not the one which occasioned the doctor's first visit over to Rockman's corner a little bit earlier.
It's been non-stop action.
Good time.
Overhand right. Leonard jabbing, but getting hit too.
Good right hand by Duran.
Now Sugar Ray in the ropes, it gets away immediately. And what's happening? Duran says no. I think he's quitting. What is he saying, Larry?
He says no, I don't understand.
He's saying no, he quit.
I don't understand it.
I think Duran quit.
I don't understand it. I don't understand what happened to this gentleman.
Roberto Duran
This is not like Duran.
threw his hand up and said, I quit.
I don't understand it.
And he almost got in a fight with Leonard's brother. The police are in the ring, and we have a very, very unpleasant situation in there.
I don't understand it.
The referee has not declared the fight over yet. Duran suddenly said, I quit.
I don't understand it.
I don't either.
I don't understand it.
If he gets up, he probably wins the fight. I can't believe it!
Unbelievable! Richard Steele stopped the fight with fewer than 5 seconds to go. You're going to watch Lou Duva go crazy now. You're going to watch Lou Duva go absolutely berserk. This is one of the most unusual calls by a referee in the whole history of the sport.
5 seconds left. I cannot believe they stopped that fight. from the point of view of Chavez, it is one of the most dramatic comebacks in the history of the sport.
Larry, the official time will be 2:58 of the 12th round. He knocked him out with 2 seconds left.
Oh, and some nasty stuff in there. There needs to be a bite almost. Holyfield is very unhappy. Look at this. It looked as if Tyson bared his teeth at one stage in the exchange.
Yes,
bit
I
his
think
ear.
he bit his ear. That's what Holyfield was in a lot of pain from that. You see the blood on the ear. That was definitely a bite.
Well, feelings are running very, very hot indeed in there. Holyfield was outraged by that. Now, what is the referee going to do about that? 1 point deduction for Tyson. 1 point deducted from Mike Tyson for biting Holyfield's ear. Now, let's take a look again.
Yes, it's just here. He gets into the position there. Watch. You see he stays there. There, he bites him there. You see him lift his teeth. And Holyfield in agony at that point, trying to rip free. In an awful lot of pain.
Well, this is getting like a street fight.
Why did you do that, though, Mike? I mean, was that the proper response?
Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I gotta go home and my kids are gonna be scared of me. Look at me, man.
What are you gonna do now in terms of your career, Mike? Will you continue to fight? Okay.
He's got to try to control Holyfield with that jab.
Oh dear, there's only a parachutist hit the ropes. I do not believe this clown, where he has come from, unreal. Well, everything happens in the fight game. Take time off, the referee said. I would think so. How on earth did that guy came in like that? Oh my God.
Well, Reg, he doesn't know what he is.
Yeah, I tell you what, I've never seen so much security, policemen. Only in America can this happen.
He's actually hit the canopy above the ring, Reg.
Yeah,
his parachute is still jammed up there.
That's right, and he hit the ropes though.
Yes, he actually, his feet were actually right inside the ring.
He got underneath the canopy. Oh dear, I'm glad he didn't fall on us here, Jim, I tell you that. Well, what can we do? It's absolutely ridiculous. See, they've got to pull that parachute down because the people who've paid, I mean, up to $800 here, remember, $100 to $800, they won't be able to see the fight. But I've never seen so many policemen, all like sentinels around the ropes here, waiting for this clown, whoever he is. I tell you what, he's made himself famous. Glorious those cuts, so I think Ralph Citro has taken pretty good care of those with Riddick Bowe. Usually adrenaline swab there, that's all that's permitted by the boxing commissions.
Holyfield backing the big man up, Reg, and if he can manage to do this, he certainly shortens the odds that are against him. If he can back Bowe up, Reg, it gives him a chance.
Holyfield was saying that before the fight. I heard him say it. I boxed with him as an amateur. I know things have changed since, but if you put pressure on him, and you've got him on the run, Bowe, you can win the fight. And I didn't do that last time, but I want to do it this time.
Bowe is actually looking a little bit looser, Reggie. His defences have loosened.
Absolutely.
He's not quite as tight and compact as he was. I don't know what's going on here, if he's taking a breather or what's happening here, but he's going to have to tighten up and try to take charge. I wonder if already he's feeling the pace. That was a hectic round, the previous one.
Oh. Just look out for that. Bowe waits for him to come in and he whipped that uppercut in there. You might not have seen that probably, and I don't think Holyfield did either.
Well, it looked to me, Tim, as if some of the spectators started to throw punches at him as he fell down onto the ground.
Did you see that?
Oh, yes, I certainly did.
Yeah.
It looked like they were really doing a job on him.
Well, he landed on the ring apron. That is an area that is occupied by still photographers. He was very near the Bowe corner, so there would be some boxing people in that corner, the handlers of Riddick Bowe. And then immediately behind him, I believe that is a press row behind the first row of photographers. I believe that is also press seating in the few rows that are immediately behind the photographer area, which is right along the ring side itself. Well, we're going to show you once again the
the landing here. You see the fighters see it. Now he's hung up on the ropes here. He's landed literally on the top strand. Obviously he was trying to land in the ring. He's hung up. Now he's being pulled down. And this is where, all right, now we're seeing that it would appear that the injuries came from this reaction by the people there.